Hi, so it's Mother's Day, of course, and I just got done having dinner with my mother and grandmother, and also an aunt that came over to have dinner with us, and it was nice. Uh, I also kind of choked a little trying to swallow my one of my supplement pills after that I take after having dinner. It felt like I had swallowed it down the wrong pipe, so I was freaking out a little bit about that. Uh, but other than that, it's been a pretty nice day and a nice weekend, and a nice week in general, I would say. The weather's been really nice compared to the week before, and I'm really grateful for that. It helps a lot with just how I feel, I think. Of course, I'm losing my train of thought on all the things I had thought about talking about now that I'm doing this. As is tradition, it's so much more difficult for me when I'm in the moment for whatever reason. Uh, yeah, definitely felt really loved at work again. Um, I'm always like a little unsure of how much I should share about that on this channel. But it's been nice, and I'm really grateful for that. Which I know I say a lot, but I mean I don't know what else to say about it or how else to put it. Maybe in time, it'll feel more appropriate or easier for me to talk about the work stuff. Um, I'm not sure if I got to mention it last week. I think I did, but my visits with my therapist that I got to have after having to go a bit without seeing her again. Like I think it was like about a couple weeks. Those definitely helped out a lot with my mental health too. She's really great to talk with and definitely helps a lot with like things that are feeling difficult when I'm able to bring them up. Uh, I felt really busy for sure too, and I mean it can be kind of overwhelming. I still struggle with that, with especially like socially. I've been trying to, um, I guess, like involve myself with people more, including people that I had grown like somewhat distant with, and it's not always easy. Uh, and then there's the issue of like if you do start to reach out to people more and you reach out to multiple people, then you can find yourself in situations where you're almost forced to choose in a way. And I don't like having to choose between people. I wish I could, be there with everybody and do everything. And so that's something I still really struggle with is, I mean, maybe even just decisions in general can be really difficult, but when it's like something like deciding between people, uh, that's really hard for sure. And I did find myself in a situation where I was trying to hang out with uh, two different groups of people at the same time. It was just online people, and both were watching movies at the same time. So I had both movies up and was hanging out with two different groups of people through different applications, and I successfully managed to keep up with both things. So I think that it helped that one of the movies I had already seen, so it was a little easy to chat with them about that because I didn't have to give it my entire undivided attention because I had already seen it. So that was like a little bit of a relief that I was able to make that work out, especially because um, one of the groups of friends that I was watching movies with is somebody that I hadn't hung out with in a while, and I had missed that for sure. Um, Aside from that, I guess like this weekend, I did the Diablo 4, the last beta, the Server Slam beta or whatever they call it, and that was pretty cool. I had to play it a lot more than I had like wanted to or planned to because I mean, while I have enjoyed the game, I just there's like so many things that I want to do. It was like, oh no, I have to spend more time on something that doesn't really like actually carry over because they put some cosmetic reward behind accomplishing something within it. And like I was initially kind of upset about uh, having to spend so much time on it, but in the end, it like kind of ended up being fun again, despite that. And I guess it's kind of funny. Oh my goodness, my voice. It's kind of funny how things that you don't necessarily want to do, or um, at least think that you don't want to do, can still turn out to be kind of nice in the end. So, I mean, I'm not sure if like a video game is the best example of that, but it's something that's current and relevant. So, why not? Um, but also, there's been like other games with, I guess, like, I don't want to use the word obligation because like nothing in a video game is really an obligation, but you know, like timed rewards or exclusives or whatever sort of thing uh, to keep up with that I've also been trying to balance, and it's like it's a bit stressful, especially with real life things. And I guess like I wish that um, it wasn't like that, especially because you know how I touched on it earlier. Like I don't like having to decide between things and people, and I wish I could just do everything. Uh, well, I mean the good things, of course, not bad things. I just I want to get to experience a lot of good things and fun things and cool or enjoyable things, and it's just kind of like really overwhelming that there's all these things and just nowhere near enough time to do all of them. Which reminds me, because I've been kind of working on like art sort of stuff, I've been thinking about using the time off that I have over the summer to maybe start learning 3D modeling. I'm not sure if I'm going to follow through with that because it is really intimidating, but it's something I've wanted to do for a while, and I'm really strongly considering it. So that would be really cool to do. Um, and I look forward to being able to kind of get into that. I know I could do it now, but like I said, I'm like a bit overwhelmed with things as it is. So having that extra free time might help me feel a little more comfortable getting started with something like that. Uh, I feel like there's more things that I wanted to say and that I had thought of that I just can't remember right now. Here goes my voice again. Maybe it's because of the thing I swallowed wrong. Hopefully not. Hopefully I didn't swallow it wrong either, like I thought, because that scared me a little bit, and I do get kind of scared easily, especially about like health or physical issues, I guess, which I may or may not have talked about before, but could be a good thing to talk about. Um, and unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, time is almost up for this video. Uh, So thanks a bunch to anybody and everyone who has watched. I really appreciate whoever takes the time out of their day to watch these. It means a lot to me. And I guess that I will see you in the next video next week. Thanks again, and